I'll spoil the point up front for you. Yakuza Like a Dragon rules. It's a great game, and I regret not playing a game in this series until now. I was listening to the Besties the other day, and they were absolutely gushing about the latest Like a Dragon game, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. You might know the series by the name Yakuza, but with the 7th entry in the series, Yakuza Like a Dragon, they changed the name to be a more direct translation of the Japanese name. So it's Like a Dragon now, not Yakuza. Anyway, Infinite Wealth is a departure from the rest of the series as it's based in Hawaii rather than Japan. And the big thing I keep hearing about the game is that there's basically an entire Animal Crossing game inside of it, as well as a continuation of the Pokemon parody they started in the last game. This is a series that, among other things, is known for putting huge mini-games inside a larger game. These are enormous, very long games that, with the shift of the naming convention, also move to turn-based combat. And hey, you know what I usually hate? Long, overly complex games, over-the-top macho violence, and turn-based combat. So why did I start Like a Dragon? Because Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth features a famous Hawaiian t-shirt shop that was also featured in the now-defunct reality Netflix show Terrace House. That's really it. Just imagining the vibe of watching Terrace House Aloha State and playing Infinite Wealth at the same time sounded fun. But Infinite Wealth was new and expensive. And if I buy it and I don't like it, then I'm out $70. But its predecessor, Yakuza Like a Dragon, is on Game Pass, so there's zero risk. So I booted up Like a Dragon, and for 2 chapters of the story, I was on edge. I kept being worried that something would happen that I wouldn't like, but y'all, the game is good. Nothing about this game should work for me, but it does. I was worried about the combat being turn-based, and while it's not my favorite combat of all time, they add in a real-time element that boosts outgoing damage, and also reduce incoming damage with timed blocks. The animations during the fights are ongoing and super dynamic in a way that isn't boring, and I can see enemies in the street far away enough to avoid them, even if they do spawn a little too frequently. Despite the fact that I had a couple moments where I was forced to grind for story progression, I enjoyed the combat nearly all the way through. Honestly, Like a Dragon made me realize that it might not even be turn-based combat that I don't like. It might be bad turn-based combat paired with a medieval high fantasy setting, a genre of storytelling that I've never loved outside of a small number of exceptions. Add to that this game is extremely socially aware. There's this moment in a homeless encampment early in the game where your buddy Nanba takes you to task for assuming that every one of the guys who live here are there by choice. And even earlier in the game, when the lead character Ichiban gets out of prison, there's this whole bit about him not being able to rely on the community he used to have, but still relying on one member of that very small community. I am a sucker for a story about communities serving each other's needs, as you'll know well from my Citizen Sleeper video. The last reason I think this game works for me is that while these games are very open, they still have a strong linear narrative pulling me along. I need that kind of thing to get through open world games. The find your fun, explore this huge place with no aim thing just doesn't work for my brain. Now, this game is a quite open world, but the narrative there is so bonkers good in a soap opera kind of way that it completely gripped me from beginning to end. And this got me thinking, if Yakuza Like a Dragon works for me, is there some other kind of game that I wrote off that might work for me? Maybe an entire series or even a whole genre? Is there something I missed and just never got back to because I was too busy playing roguelike deck builders or social sims or tactics RPGs? And I came up with a list of several ideas of things I'd like to try. So 2024 is going to be my year of trying shit. Brendan and Steven over on Into the Aether are calling this their year of second chances, where they go back to games that didn't grip them the first time. In my case, I never gave a lot of games a chance, and now is the time. My year of trying shit started with Yakuza Like a Dragon, and it's going to continue with FromSoft. My first play is probably Elden Ring, but if I bounce off of it, I also got Bloodborne for $10 the other day. I don't know if those games are going to work for me, but expect to hear about them either way. Alright, I guess it's time to get started. Catch y'all next time.